Hey y'all, so today I am finally showing you guys my brow routine. So first things first, in order to keep my eyebrows nice and thick and healthy, I like to put some Haitian black castor oil or just regular castor oil. Right now I'm using this one on my brows every time before I go to sleep. It comes with a little dropper, so I literally just spray one drop on each brow and I use my finger to just work the oil in. This really helps keep my eyebrows nice and thick and make sure that I don't lose too much hair, but I always do this the night before. So now to my actual brows. To do my brows, I always use the It Cosmetics Brow Power. This is actually a universal brow pencil that I got in a goodie bag, and I never thought it was actually going to work on my brows, but I actually have learned to love it. So one side it has the brow pencil, and the other side it has like a spoolie to, brush out your brows. So I start with my eyebrows not done, and the first thing I do is I use the spoolie side to really just brush out my brows. I brush it upwards, of course. My eyebrows look a mess right now, but they're gonna look slayed later. So then I'm using my brow pencil to really just define the under parts and the upper parts of my brows to create the shape that I would want. I follow the natural shape of my brows, but I just outline them basically with my brow pencil to make them look sharper and to look neater. For the top part, I kind of overdraw it just a tad bit just because I want my eyebrows to be a little bit thicker. And as you can see, that's what the front part looks so far. And then for the back part, I kind of start where I left off, and then I just kind of move it downwards in an angle as you're seeing there to just really I really just follow the natural shape of my brow, but I make it a little sharper and more defined and neater. And so the end, I kind of make it like almost like a isosceles triangle. I just kind of follow it and just point the ends. So I outline the bottom part, and then I outline the top part as you guys see what I'm doing here. And then I look at them and I'm like, okay, is this the shape that I want? So the first part is, like I said, to outline just the overall shape. Then I go in and I just fill in. As you can see, the tail end part of my eyebrows are really more sparse and there's less hair. My pencil and just refill those in. And once I'm done, I just take my spoolie and just really brush everything out to blend everything so that it doesn't look like I have lines on my eyebrows. And just brush the pencil in, all the pencil marks I made in with the spoolie, just to overall make my eyebrows look darker and more defined, and really just to fill it in. This also spreads the eyebrow makeup so that, like I said, it's darker and more defined. And I just keep the overall shape of it. And I also use the spoolie to kind of edit the shape too. Like if I feel like some parts need more makeup, I'll use the brush and kind of brush over the makeup so that it covers my whole eyebrow. If I need to, I'll refill it in and then I'll brush it out again just so that everything looks nice and neat. Then with my ends, to make it look a little bit more natural, I kind of start dragging the ends with my brush, or I also use my pencil. Creates a more natural looking tail end of my eyebrow. As you see what I'm doing there, I'm just using it and then just dragging it outwards so that it looks like it naturally fades away. And then right here, I just make sure that everything is the shape that I want. If there's some areas that I feel like need to be more filled in, then I'll go and fill it in. As you can see, I just felt like the tail end of my eyebrows just needed a little bit more filling in. So I'll go in my eyebrow pencil and just refill those in, still following the same shape. And because I'm a perfectionist, I like to just make sure the front too is the same shape, and then to make sure they both look the same. Your eyebrows are sisters, not twins. That's what I always tell myself. And so that is the finished look. This is what I do when I want my natural looking brow. If I want a more slayed brow, I do use a little bit of a darker eyebrow pencil just so it looks more defined. But for this is my regular brow routine. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in my next video.